Katie Couric, welcome to Eye to Eye. Rapper Camron has made millions from his lyrics about life in the mean streets of Harlem. And a big part of his hip-hop culture is keeping your mouth shut when the cops come around. He told CNN's Anderson Cooper on 60 Minutes why he'd rather be silent than a snitch.
What's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Misguided, and I'm just gonna jump straight into this. In 2005, rapper Camron, a prominent member of the Dipset collective, was involved in a shooting incident in Washington, D.C. that made headlines across the country. While not much was publicly known at the time, this event would later come to light as a significant moment in Camron's life and in hip-hop at the time. In this video, we'll dive deep into the details of what happened. In 2002, Camron starred in the cult classic movie Paid in Full, playing a character based on drug kingpin turned famous informant Alpo Martinez. The shooting remains unsolved to this day. Was it life imitating art? Where the streets took his betrayal of the informant too seriously? Well, according to many close to the situation, it was. But many also believe it could have stemmed from a rap beef with Jay-Z. That, in my opinion, was a very underrated rap beef at the time that showed that Cam can hang with just about anyone with a microphone. So roll up, sit back, and let's dig into this.
You were shot in both arms?
Yes.
And you have nerve damage in one of them?
Yes.
Does it still hurt?
Oh yeah, definitely. Feels like my hand is numb. It's in an ice box all day.
If you had seen who shot you, would you have told police?
No.
Why?
Because the type of business I'm in, it would definitely hurt my business. And the way that I was raised, I just don't do that. I was raised differently, not to tell.
A lot of people, though, hearing that are going to say that that's not a good thing.
While in Washington, D.C. for a club performance, the shooting happened outside of a local hotel. He and his crew were targeted in what appeared to be an ambush and attempted robbery. Camron was shot 2 times in the arm during the attack, but miraculously, he survived with non-life-threatening injuries. Despite being injured, Cam remained relatively composed in the aftermath, and he downplayed the severity of the incident in interviews, including a hilarious yet very famous press conference stating that he was more focused on moving forward with his career than dwelling on the shooting.
I looked at him like he was stupid, pulled off, and then he started shooting.
As Camron drove off in his Lamborghini sports car down this Washington, D.C. street, he was shot twice in the arms. He was treated and released from Howard University Hospital. And tonight, after landing back here in Teterboro, he showed us the bullet hole still clearly visible in his left arm. But he says he is okay.
And me, I'm fine. I'm excellent, man. It was great.
He's fine now, but how about at that moment when he first faced the hijacker at this D.C. intersection?
I felt disrespected because nobody's going to take a $250,000 car from me, let alone a 5-cent piece of chewing gum.
Camron, whose full name is Camron Giles, is a rapper and head of Diplomat Records. He likes to be called a businessman from Harlem. He claims the previous violence in the hip-hop world has nothing to do with this attack.
It's not because of music or not anything else, but you got to realize me and my boys, we go hard. We got $1 million worth of jewelry on. We got $250,000 worth of cars. We candy paint everything. We like to live a luxurious life, and you got people who don't want to see that.
Before the shooting incident in D.C., Jay-Z and Camron's relationship was relatively cordial. Camron was signed to Rockefeller Records in the early 2000s, and at one point, it seemed like he was positioned to be one of Jay-Z's prodigies. However, tensions began to rise over business differences, creative control, and personal issues between the two. By 2004, Camron had grown frustrated with Jay-Z's dominance in the industry. He felt overshadowed by Jay's success and began to make public moves to distance himself from Rockefeller. This tension would ultimately spill over into a full-blown beef, with Camron calling out Jay in interviews and songs. In an infamous diss track, Camron stated that he believed Jay-Z had been behind the attack, saying they threw up the rock after the shooting. Though he didn't provide concrete evidence, Camron suggested a deep betrayal and implied Jay-Z had used his power to have him targeted. Camron also hinted at other reasons for the animosity, including Jay-Z's jealousy of his success and desire to break free from Rockefeller's control. This betrayal narrative became essential to Camron's diss tracks and public statements, with him emphasizing that Jay-Z's power and influence in the industry extended beyond just music. It was all about control.
One last question. What exactly did did you hear the guy say he was trying to jack you?
He's like, get out the car. Give me the car, fool. And I said, get the fuck out of here. Murdered out.
He was there and Cam got shot. I think he was some type of carjacking shit or whatever the case may be. Cam wasn't going for it. And that right there kind of brought us closer. Because after Cam got shot, we kind of like, you know, it was like, damn, Cam got shot, the big homie.
I had to turn the beat off for this. You talking about you an 80s baby. You 37 years old. You was born in 1968. And I opened the Daily News. How's the king of New York rocking sandals with jeans? Open-toe sandals with chancletas with jeans on. How's the king of New York rocking sandals with jeans?
While Camron was vocal about his suspicions, Jay-Z never publicly confirmed or denied any involvement in the shooting. However, Jay did respond to the beef with his own series of diss tracks. The most famous response came with Blueprint 2, where Jay took subtle shots at Cam, dismissing him as irrelevant in comparison to his own legendary status, also addressing it into an interview with Sway. Jay's refusal to directly address the shooting allegations left fans guessing about his side of the story. Instead, he continued to focus on Camron's alleged immaturity and lack of business savvy, positioning himself as the more mature and dominant figure in the beef.
I don't think the record questions, or ever could question my credibility as an MC. You know, it's not anything challenging enough or artistic enough. It's not even well thought out, so I don't think it challenges anything.
I mean, it's just how I feel. If you listen to the song, if I say somebody looks like a camel, they look like a camel. If I say somebody has sandals on, they have on sandals. If you retaliate or whatever, we'll be prepared.
And if at some time I feel like swinging back, like De Niro and he, cleaning that garbage up, I might do that. You know what I'm saying?
But Cam went through a lot. He got shot over that road. In Washington. Yeah, that was over that.
Yeah.
And even like, and he's never told this story, but like it was times I didn't really realize what happened. He was like, I was asking him to do another role once. He was like, yo, bro, I got shot over, because it was a certain scene that he was like, I don't want to do that scene. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, it's going to be too much. So almost, when I found out that, I felt a little responsible, and I never wanted to put anybody in that position again, because people take this story really serious. So it has to be really done completely correctly. But there was a lot of layers that happened and perspectives that weren't told.
Rico is really Alpo in real life. And what Murder's saying is he just got killed in front of the precinct. So why would you want to be a nigga who just got killed in front of the precinct? For those who didn't understand what Murder was talking about. Because Pat Bev made a statement saying that, I was watching the movie. I mean, I thought Rico was some real nigga. I'd rather be him than Mitch. And I'm like, I didn't want to be Rico, nigga. Me and Dame Dash had a whole argument about that part. I'm like, yo, my nigga, he said, killer, it's all good. You know what happened when I played Rico? They shot me in D.C. That's what happened when I played Rico. Niggas say, you snitch ass nigga. They confusing motherfucking movies with real life. But you know why them DC niggas fuck with me? Because I didn't tell, because I was on probation. You know what happened? I got shot and went to jail because I was on probation and wasn't supposed to be in DC. So when I got shot, they said, you either tell us who did it or you go to jail. I said, send me to jail. Then I went to Rikers. Finished out my probation on Rikers.
I looked at him like he was stupid, pulled off, and then he started shooting.
I appreciate you for watching the video, and I want to know, what do you guys think? Please leave what you think in the comments, and definitely don't forget to subscribe. I'm misguided, and I'm out.